This is my immune boosting, inflammation battling, badass, slap the floor and come back for more health shot. It costs pennies compared to the store-bought counterpart, and it actually tastes good. I'm Chris Shafton, a chef, entrepreneur, and integrative health coach. I spent my lifetime in professional kitchens, and back then, shots looked a little bit different. Today I'm going to show you what's in it, why I use it, and how to make a week's worth in about 2 minutes of prep time. Let's talk about what's actually in this bad boy. Orange. This is a navel orange. Fun fact, called the navel orange because this little piece looks like the human navel, aka the belly button. This orange is going to add vitamin C, and it's also going to help with the deliciousness. And when we blend this shot, it's good to have a little bit extra liquid, and the orange kind of accomplishes all of that. Orange. Our next ingredient is the lemon. Ooh, beautiful yellow lemon. Again, the lemon's going to add vitamin C, and it also adds a lot of flavor. Yeah, same as the orange. Honey. Nectar of the gods. Sweat of the bee. This is local, unpasteurized honey. Raw honey is purported to have antimicrobial and antibacterial qualities. Beyond the purported benefits of it, the honey is here to balance out the acidity and dial down the harshness of the turmeric and ginger. The backbone of the health shot, the ginger. This is organic ginger root. It's a very strong smell. Ginger is commonly used to support digestion and settle the stomach. A lot of people think that ginger shots help when they're feeling run down or fighting something off. Okay, so this is fresh turmeric root. This is part of the same family as the ginger root. And when you get this fresh, it has a really pronounced smell, almost like ginger and carrot. Turmeric is best known for its compounds linked to anti-inflammatory effects. And finally, black pepper. So black pepper in some studies has been found to increase absorption of turmeric by up to 2,000%. In other words, black pepper increases the anti-inflammatory effects of this health shot. So, win-win. The citrus is immune boosting, the turmeric is inflammation battling, the ginger will have you slapping the floor, and it's the honey that will have you coming back for more. All right, let's make it. First thing, get a digital scale and a bowl, large enough to hold all the ginger and turmeric. Then, weigh out 100 grams of ginger and about 70 grams of turmeric. I like snapping these into 1-inch pieces. It'll make them easier to blend. And try to expose any root pieces that have any trapped dirt. You can also use a knife if you're more comfortable with that. The important part is that we want the pieces about 1 inch long so that they're easy to blend later. The one downside to using the knife is the turmeric can stain anything it touches. Anyway, something to be aware of. Next, pour hot water over the ginger and turmeric and set aside until we're ready to blend. Next, wash, dry, and peel 2 lemons. And you can just peel around any of the bruised or ugly pieces you don't want to eat. Then you can take the ends off the lemons and cut them in half and set them aside, and we'll juice them later. Now I'm going to take the peels off the 2 oranges, and we just want the meat of the orange, so you can discard the peel. Now we're going to add everything to a high-power blender. This is a Vitamix Professional series. If you don't have one, any high-power blender should do. So we're going to add the orange, we're going to add the lemon peel. Oops, missed a piece. And then we're going to add the juice of the lemons, the black pepper, and the honey. On top of that, we're going to add our rinsed and cleaned ginger and turmeric. The reason we add the orange on the bottom is it's going to help everything blend. If you were to put the ginger and turmeric on the bottom, your blender would have a hard time turning over. Now, start it on low, and then once it gets going, you can increase it to high, let it run for about a minute. We want to break everything up pretty small here. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Nice and smooth. I pour it through a conical strainer. This is a Professional series stainless steel chef strainer, but any fine strainer or cheesecloth would work fine for this. I prefer a tall pot so I can really push it with the back of a spoon to extract all the juice out. Whatever method you use, the most important thing is we want to get as much of the juice out and leave as much pulp behind. Keep pushing on it till you have a pretty dry pulp, and then I like to take this leftover pulp and mix it with some unpasteurized apple cider vinegar, let that sit for a couple weeks to make a powerful antimicrobial tincture that we can use if we're feeling run down. Okay, so there we go. This recipe makes about 500 mils of this beautiful yellow liquor, and you can store this in your fridge for a couple of weeks in a mason jar with a lid. All that's left is to see how it tastes. Cheers.
It's
Really good. Strong, but delicious. Tastes like it's working, but doesn't taste like medicine. You know what I mean? So there you have it. The inflammation reducing, immune boosting. Slap the floor and come back for more health shots. You can store this in your fridge for at least 2 weeks, but we try to make it weekly so it stays fresh. Thanks for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe. It's a young channel, really helps it grow, and I'll see you next time. Cheers to your health. Black pepper.
You gonna slap the floor?
Oh yeah.
Good.
She's a floor slapper.
Son, just slap the counter and then be like,